Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good to see you today. This is Zachman Awesomeness 2 speaking, and today we are building the IoS on my Train Simulator 12. As you can see, I have Nebfield Station already inserted so far. And the yard here that I built, see it? I'll give you a full camera view of it. I'll give you a full view of it so far. Make it look easy. Okay, so this is Thomas's branch line. Down there goes to the main line. This goes to the harbor. And there goes to the shunting yards, and up there goes to Tidmouth. Okay? Hopefully you get to hear me, because if you don't hear me, I'll explain about it in the text. So, any ideas? Alrighty then, let's get started. Now, I'll give you a tour before I actually start. So, well, you might want to stick around for this. Here's Nebfield Station itself. It looks different from the 2006 version because I have the 2009 Nebfield now. And in case you may be wondering how I got this, Wayback Machine, dependencies, 2009 dependency pack. The iOS dependency pack from somewhere in 2014 that I cannot remember of. Maybe June, I think June 2014, or wait, is it May 2014, or I don't remember. I can't even count. I mean, well, oh yeah, I can count, but don't remember the years. I don't remember when this was released as a dependency pack. Anyways, here's Nebfield 2009 itself. Go through here. As you can see, the sign says "Welcome to Nebfield Station." There's a roadway up here, goes up to the T intersection. You see this little church here? Because from the original, the church is at Nebfield, right by Nebfield, I think. Am I wrong? Feel free to comment on the chat box on the right if I'm wrong. But I believe the church is right near Nebfield. And this is the distance between the church and the Nebfield I have. Feel free to suggest any changes to make, okay? Moving on. Sorry to bore you out. Here's the town. Yes, this is different grass, not the AJS grass. Because the AJS grass is a bit boring and dull, as most of you probably already seen in some of my previous streams. Anyways, here's the town itself so far. There's trees here. Well, a tree shrub spline here because, well, I'll explain why in a bit. And note, these are the Ultra Tree models from the Iran routes that are already there in the game. Alrighty then. As you saw when I started, this is the shunting yard that is right beside Nebfield, which appears in The Adventure Begins, or Sorcerer's Legend of the Lost Treasure, or Season 19. Well, whichever you want to prefer. Whichever you want to prefer. TAB, Legend of the Lost Treasure, or Season 19. But it's just some difference. It's just something different I did. I added the shed area here. Retained the little signal box here. And added some stuff. this is a work in progress. So, yeah. Moving on to Nafford Junction from, well, Nafford Junction, as I built it. Here's the Nafford bus sheds. This is where Birdie's shed is. Okay. Instead of it just being dull, I added a parking lot and a gravel road that goes up until this pathway goes up this road, and then you'll be able to go to the station from here. Oh wait, you already seen the station, and I think I do not want to bore you out, and I apologize if you're already bored. Okay. Okay, back to where we were. Okay, so here's the... Okay, so let's go out here to the Nafford, outside Nafford Junction. That's on, well, this is where Thomas's branch line will start. I added this grass texture, and then lined it up all the way over there. I'll get to that part like a little bit. Okay. More of the town is up here, so I believe Nafford should have a town, have a large town just like Tidmouth. Am I wrong? Just tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe Nafford should have a bigger town than just this, right? And I also building another section of the town right here. That's a work in progress. And you may be wondering why I'm using this branch line road bridge here. So this goes to Netford Harbor. That's why. And here we'll go to the shunting yard, which I'm not going to add until much later. Okay. That's a work in progress, but I'll show you anyway. This is the entrance to Knapford from Tidmouth, as you can tell from the signal box and the bridge. They go through the tunnel here, and then you'll go to Lower Tidmouth. As you can see, this set is not done yet. Gotta add more stuff. In case you missed it, I'm Zachman Awesomeness 2. Well, if you don't know me, and just entered the stream, then my name is Zachman Awesomeness 2. And welcome to my stream. Okay? Sorry if this is a very short introduction. Well, the road here, I seem to connect it from back there to all the way over here. And then from the station itself all the way to here. Yeah. This is just a viaduct that I found. I know this viaduct should not be here, but I decided to add it anyway because I'm unoriginal and I am stupid and I place things wrong in the wrong spots. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright, so go through here. This will go to the main line. And just like the SI3D route, I'm connecting the main line and the branch line to Ellsbridge. And then they're gonna split. So, don't get your hopes up and don't be surprised when you see the full... Don't be surprised when I'm done. Don't be surprised when I finish. When I'm done with the connection to Ellsbridge and then split off. Don't be surprised that I'm gonna somehow do it in the most unoriginal way possible. Anyways, what you're looking at right now, that I'm talking all this rubbish, is the Nafford Goods Station that I added. Don't worry, it's custom, and it's not into the TV series, so I decided to add it. Because I'm an unoriginal freak, and I added its respective signal box. I don't know why I used it as a large green signal box, but decided to add it anyway because I'm unoriginal. Let's take a look at okay, so let's look at Tidmouth first, shall we? Oh wait, we already shown Tidmouth. My mistake. But to those who don't know or just entered, I'll show you it anyway again. This is where you enter Nebfield from Tidmouth. Signal box on the bridge here. Go through this large tunnel. Yes, I used the AJS dig hole, or the dig holes, so that the land doesn't block the tunnel bore. The bore doesn't get covered by land and such. Same for the other side, but that's a work in progress. Here's Lower Tidmouth Station. I used a green signal box because I think that would fit well. Don't believe me? Just I'll get back to your comments if you don't think a small green signal box was a good choice. Just tell me about it, and then I'll see what I can do. And this is a little dirt road that I added that connects to the signal box. Well, not connect. Still gap here. And much as the originals, as much as I'm an unoriginal freak as always, I added a parking lot behind the station. For what I'm planning to do is to build a road going up to this bridge ahead, and then over here it's just a work in progress. Go back to Nebfield. Go back to Nebfield Junction. This goes to the main line. I might just add like a tunnel here, or somewhere ahead. But I'm not going to add Henry's Tunnel until I reach Ballyhoo, because that's where Henry's Tunnel should be, in Ballyhoo. And I might use the hybrid of the Season 1 style plus Great Race, because the Great Race has a track above Henry's Tunnel, and the Season 1 Henry's Tunnel will be the same as the original. But it's just a track, just an extra piece of track above the tunnel. And you wonder what this is. This is probably like a Sudbury Station building to you guys. But to me, I'm using this building as just a regular cottage. I might add this again over there to be original and such. But this building will be shown quite often. Just to let you know. Anyways, now for the moment you've all been waiting for so edging long, the beginning of Thomas's branch line. Here's the little custom bridge, or custom river bridge, custom stone bridge. This looks a lot like Birdie's bridge, but it's a river bridge. Don't ask why. I don't know why I came up with this unoriginal idea, but I wanted to add it anyway because I'm a control freak. Anyways, here's the famous intro bridge. Looks similar to the original. I'm just gonna do a few more touches with that. Here's the crossing that appears afterwards, and then continuing forward, go to this merge point, and then go forward to go to the post mill model. The post mill from the classic series. As you can see, the set's not done yet, but I'm starting to beginning to make a little lake around over here, trying to make what seems to be a marsh over here. Alright. Let's go back to Nebfield and proceed. Now, let me check, let's see what you got. No comments yet. Okay. Maybe I should get started building. Okay, let's get started building then. And yes, I am using these grass textures, and not the UK for some reason. That's not good grass. Doesn't seem like good grass. That doesn't blend. Now that I think I'll blend. Now I think I'll blend that in with something else. Anyways. Alrighty then. Don't really seem like a good idea, but I'll bring back some of the grass that I accidentally covered up. And get started elevating the terrain at this spot only, as of right now. Sorry if that happens. Try not to be. I try not to be ridiculous with my work. Okay, so I noticed somebody like Jake doing track elevation. So do some track elevation. I guess this is the height I kind of want. So, I think I remembered him doing something like this, right? Right? Am I doing it right, or am I doing it wrong? How about now? Oh, I think I accidentally doubled it. Oh well. Alright then. Anyways. Alright then. Anyways. Anyways. Don't really seem neat for first timers, but I suppose it looks good so far. Anyways, and that fence that you saw earlier, when we get to that, the fence I'm using is the JVC M fence number 2 with grass, because I think it fits well. It fits well because, don't ask why, but in my opinion, I guess it makes it much more realistic, and you don't have to use shrubs on your fences. And I thought this would be really cool, so I might as well go ahead and do it. Anyways, I am just straightening out my grass. Oops, my mistake. I don't know how that got there. Anyways, sorry if I'm an unoriginal piece of garbage. And if I was a piece of garbage, then sorry. Alright, just fixing up my grass. Alright then. Anyways. Looks like an original scene, almost, but not really. Yeah, split that to make it look more realistic and not very curvy and realistic. It'll be curvy and awkward. Alright, so I think we should add the gravel road now. I think we should add the gravel road now because I believe that... Where is it? Here we are. Let's hope it's a match. It's a match. Well, not entirely a match, but it will do. It'll do. Sorry if I said twice. Oh, turns out it wasn't a match. Looks like I'll have to raise the thing up a bit. Raise that up a bit. Alright then. Straightening the track. Oh, never mind. I did the wrong tool. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to straighten this piece. This road, the road that... I wanted to straighten the road that... over... that's on top of the bridge. So that... so I don't accidentally edge it out. And yes, I am using the weak tools, the weak sensitivity tools, because, don't ask why, because I think that using too much power, like too much sensitivity, could probably cause confusion and delay. Sorry if I sound like Sir Tom Matt. In which I don't. So there. Anyways, here's the title bridge so far. How do you like it so far? This progress is going to be on DeviantArt after the stream ends. Well, in case you missed the stream, I have it saved as an archive so that you'll be able to see it. You might think it's a good idea, but I personally think, well, I don't know. You'll just have to find out for yourself. Alright, where was that grass? Alright, where was that bright grass thing at? Ah, here it is. Once again, curiosity. And yes, I'm trying to blend the grass with this. So I'm trying to blend the grass. I'm an unoriginal piece of garbage, I know. Don't be angry. I could just use a regular level crossing here and just put the Suttery level crossing. Anyways. Now I gotta make it more accurate. So here's Suttery Station building again. This time, it's just gonna be another cottage instead, because here should be good. Well, here should be good, but the problem is with this cottage here, I'm gonna have to delete that and replace it with this. There we go. Doesn't it look much better like this? Feel free to share your opinion in the comments. What do you think of this? Am I unoriginal now? Or am I unoriginal as of today, eh? Well, this is what it looks like right now, at the moment. What do you think? Is this backwards? Am I doing it wrong? What do you think? Is this building too close? Should I push it back a bit, or leave it the way it is, or backwards? Feel free to share ideas. Anyways, let's build the road. Well, apparently build the road. Let's here we are. Sorry. The sun is my enemy. Well, not the sun as in a child. Like a boy child. The sun as in the sun as a star from outer space. The sun is a star. Alrighty then. This is where I want to tie up with things. So, what I'm going to do is to build some intersection here. This is probably going to be an anti-music episode because, well, the previous 2 streams that were on YouTube uses the music, but I decided to make anti-music to not have music in this one, except for the churches which make noise. You can see them in the distance already making noises as they continue noises. Well, if you can hear closely, you can see them. I'll silence so you can hear them. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yes. There we go. Now, this don't really seem realistic, but I suppose it will do. Straighten these. I might just build some cottages around here, too. I might just build some houses here. Bring some houses around. Oh yes, I haven't tried the trackside shed repair thing yet, so I do want to go ahead and fix these 3 when I get a chance. Maybe after the stream, I want to try and test something out with them. Anyways, now back to our regularly scheduled program. The live stream. Anyways, now this cottage seems a bit too tall compared to this building. But, oh well. Let's go ahead some standard cottages instead. But these buildings seem taller but I don't mind as long as I have it. No, the town would be more realistic if it had shops, stores, right? Stores. Yeah, some people use this building a lot for some reason. Don't ask why. I guess I could just push it back to the... I think I'll move it to the T intersection because I think it's a bit big. Too big to be here. Anyways, that out of the side. That's probably more like a city building to be. A Broadway shop would look like this. Alright now, let's go and suburban. Let's go get some suburban buildings. Now, shop. Build some stores around here. Not big ones like that, but something small like this one. In a little bit, I might make this a nighttime scene. I might make this into a nighttime scene if it's possible. And after the stream, if I have time, I'll sing a few songs. And I think you remember this. And if you don't, I was singing to the song Streamlining from The Great Race. And a person said that my singing was worse as the two original singers that sung it. And I said, well, it doesn't have, well, I did say something that not all singers, well, it's not all good at, well, I am not very good at singing the first few times, but eventually I'll get it right, so now that I got that out of my system, let's that's too big. Now, what was I doing? Oh yeah, root work. Build some houses around here, shall we? Well, these houses ought to do because the Suttery Station building or cottage that I used seems to be big. Yeah, this house has its own sound for some reason. And same goes for this house too. I don't know why I'm becoming an unoriginal piece of garbage right now, but anyways, I guess I can start adding the actual IoS cottages now. Sorry if this is out of place. Sorry if this is out of proportion. And I guess I could probably add a sidewalk here, so, or add the asphalt material. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the asphalt from Nebfield and then carry it over and then just squirm it around a bit. Make it like a good town, like a decent size. There. And then add the grass that I do not need. Maybe add the grass that I do not need. Adding the grass to get rid of the asphalt that I do not need. There. Better? Anyways, let's see how everything's going. Still no comments, eh? Oh yes, I am periodically checking my chat room, so I'll get to see if you have any suggestions and stuff. Alright, back to the video, back to the stream. Anyways, let's go to, let's continue. Some of the buildings I have, I'm placing right now are, well, I gotta say, whoever built these models, did a really nice job. I'm very proud of them. And I certainly can't wait for the Killstorf extension to be finished and out in stores. I'm not rude. I'm just edging out of my seat. If you get the drift. Anyways, back to here. And I believe a church is supposed to be here in this crossing, no? No? Don't you think a church should be around here? In that case, I might as well add it, shall we? Here we are. That's a bit too big. Okay. Now, I want to show you something that I found curiosity. Oh. These are the 4 church models from SI3D. See them? This is all the 4 churches in one shot. This is just a demonstration. So, this is just a demonstration. 4 SI3D churches. 4 different types. One without the extra roof, and 2 with the two without the roofs, 2 without the cones, and the other 2 with these. All right. Now that you got to see them, now let's actually get started building the line so far. Looks much better. I think I should move the camera down a bit to match the original shot, I believe. Here should do. Could move the church a bit closer, but I think this distance is good. All right. All right now. Let's see how everything works out so far. Now, okay, let's add the rest of the buildings, shall we? I apologize if any of these buildings here will obstruct the view of the church. This needs to look good. That building is probably going to obstruct the church, so I'm going to delete that to make it match. There. Now it doesn't obstruct the church. Because I think it looks better. Don't ask why, but in my opinion, it looks better. Now to get the shrubs that I... No, that wasn't it. Did I have them? No. Let me look around for... Excuse me, let me look around for a bit. For that shrub. I guess I don't have it then. Okay. I remember having it somewhere. But okay. But I did not. Okie dokie. Let's that's too big. It's too green. Something like very light and dry. Something dry. That ought to work. Excuse me for a second. Alrighty then. Alright, so. Build more on the town in a little bit. And probably increase the sensitivity a bit. Looks good so far, but hopefully that doesn't obstruct the land up here that I had. Alrighty. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I might. I guess I'll do it. I guess I'll do it on the other side too. Since I'm unoriginal. Now that I think about it. And I'm also going to put the trees here too, because what's a good land without, what would a good land look like without trees? Boring. Okay. Here we go. Okay, got it. In my opinion, this tree would be the biggest. This would be the biggest amongst trees that I use. And I like to use big trees like this one, because I think it looks good. Looks perfect. And plus, I think it's much better than the elm trees that I used. What do you think about this so far? Does it look good? Is it decent? Does it look weird? Something? That was me periodically checking again. Alright. That was me periodically checking the thing, my stream so far. So. And yes, this is the realistic grass thing. The numbered grass, and not the AJS grass. See? This is not that grass. This grass is not this. This will not be used. This will. Now you know that the AJS grass is rubbish, and I don't think I'll use it again for any of my roots. Alright, now, back to let's cut to the chase here. Alright. And this grid here is just a placeholder. So, well, I'm not going to stream for very long because I got a lot of other busy stuff I gotta do. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is because it's a secret. And secrets are meant to be kept, right? Don't believe me? Secrets are supposed to be kept. Sorry if I went off topic there. Anyways. This part needs some treatment, so I'm going to have to take a break from working on the branch line and work on this. Well, there we go. Sorry about that. The program kind of does that for some reason. The program kind of gives out a lag spike at random times. even when you're trying to work on something, it's just you don't want to have a lag spike right in the middle of work, because if it crashes, then I'd react to the Rage Guy comic, which reminds me of something. I made a comic on DeviantArt. You should check it out. Maybe you can dub it. If you dub it, then I'll and whoever dubs my comic, I will sub to you. I am not kidding. I will sub anybody who redubs my comic that I made. You should check it out. Seriously. You don't really have to do it now, but feel free to check it. Now let's cut to the, let's cut that and let's get to work. Let's get this underway, because right here it's more important. And no, I am not building Henry's Tunnel, because Henry's Tunnel belongs on Ballyhoo, not near Nafford. Well, I did see Henry's Tunnel near Nafford in the classic series, but I'm putting Henry's Tunnel where it's supposed to be, near Ballyhoo, based on the iOS map from 2014, I presume. Well, from the iOS map, TV series map, which seems similar to the RWS map, in my opinion. Not a fact, it's my opinion. Anyways, I'm not going to stream for very long, because, well, don't ask why. And yes, I'm just working on the Nebfield part. You know, that little area where Thomas had to stop because he abandoned his first passenger train in The Adventure Begins. Or the classic series, when Thomas had to stop at a nearby signal box. That's the area I'm building. You know that area where Thomas had to stop before he realizes that he forgot to take his goods train? I forgot, dang it, I forgot what it was. Alrighty then. I think I remember now. Alright then. You remember that scene where Thomas had to stop because he didn't realize that he abandoned his passenger train and left everybody on the Nebfield Station. This is the location that I'm building right now. So, I think it uses the large signal box model like this one. I think this part uses a signal box like this one. And based on the SI3D iOS project, the signal box is going to be named Nebfield. And I'm probably going to build a custom station here too, nearby. So, don't think I should add it here? Well, I'm trying. Well, after all, I am primarily unoriginal, but I want to be original too at the same time. So, you think I can't do both at the same time, even though I can? Don't ask why. I just am. Now try to center it to here. Alright then. Alrighty then. That's just me fixing the ears. Alright. Let's grab the line and bring it down a bit. Here we are. And I think this is the camera angle that was used, right? right? And I don't. And Nebfield wasn't in the Thomas and Friends series, so it's so Nebfield wasn't in the RWS nor the TV series. So I'm gonna want to make an interpretation of what Nebfield would look like if it were to appear in the RWS, or well, the RWS has ended, so so this would be an interpretation of what would be if Nebfield went to CGI. Well, if Nebfield were to come to CGI, well, not return because Nebfield didn't exist yet. Right now, I am making what would Nebfield would look like as a station. So, yeah. Sorry, that was wrong. So, sorry if I said anything wrong. Alright, now. Check to see if I... Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. My mistake. There we are. Well, as for the tunnel that's going to be nearby, well, that tunnel I'm going to add ahead, well, I'm going to put it after Nebfield because, well, I want to make Nebfield a station, and I don't believe Nebfield hasn't made Nebfield doesn't have a station yet, so I'm deciding to make one. Well, around sometime after I build the little line, the curvy bits, the curved bits on the line so far. Oh, this is the curvy bits on the line. This is the curved bits on the nearby. This would be the curves nearby, so... Sorry if I repeat myself or talking rubbish. I haven't really been talkative in a while. Anyways. Well, I periodically check my stream. I check my Twitch every periodically, so if you do so comment, I will try and help you with whatever problem you may have. And if you do have any problems, feel free to email me at zekmanawesomenessii@gmail.com. That's my Gmail account. Alrighty then. Trying to make this as accurate as possible. Well, I am trying to make this as accurate as possible, so yeah. Oh yeah, feel free to check out my YouTube channel too. It has a lot of good funny stuff that I think you'll like. that is probably just a little bit better than my boredom. Than what you're watching boredom, I think. Yes, I'm periodically checking my stream. So you better talk with me about that. Yes, I am setting my camera angles for no apparent reason. And I will do a trial run on the line. So I will do a trial run, so alright. Now I'm gonna build Nebfield Station. So, which bridge should I use? Okay. I got 2 road bridges set up. Which bridge should I use? This bridge or this bridge? I'm gonna do a vote. So, I'll give you a decision. Which bridge should I use? I will come back to this later. For right now, I'm giving you time to decide for yourself. So, whichever bridge you want, whichever has the most votes for which bridge. I'm gonna give you a color code. I'm gonna give you a color code. I'm gonna give you a code. Well, a decision code, so it'll be easier. There. So, feel free to decide. Let's continue working on Thomas's branch line because we need to come back to this. Thomas's branch line is important. Well, so is Edward's. But Edward's branch line is not I'm not there yet. Because I'm not at Wellsworth right now on this route. Now, I guess I'll build my alright, so let's add my trees. Okay, we appear to have a little problem here. All the trees are gone. So I guess this gives me time to do a trial run. So, how's about a trial run for a change, eh? We'll get back to Surveyor later. I just want to do a test run. We'll do Henry. Okay. And don't worry, I'm thinking of something good. I'm not gonna do anything weird. Alright, put this on pause. This way, so time doesn't pass. For some reason, I don't like time to pass when I'm not on my trains. When I'm not running my train. So that, A, it would be actually nice. It would actually be nicer. And B, I think there's some time to spend with our data for ourselves and stuff. And what you might be seeing is something ridiculous from Henry Sneeze. Well, if you remember this, I am attempting to recreate the moment where Henry and the boys. So, I'm attempting to recreate a snippet from the episode Whistles and Sneezes. I put this on 2 for now because I think I want the scene to be oh wait, stop too early. Fiddlesticks. That's a fail. That's an outtake for that. It's okay. This could be perfect to test out my route. Okay. Okay, this should be good. This should be good. Okay. Now how did this play out? Alright. In a few seconds, I'm going to try and do my own interpretation of a narrator. And when I try and speak like a narrator, I want you to tell me who I'm pretending as. Okay? Let me send a message out in a second. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Snippet from Whistles and Sneezes in progress. Being a narrator now. Tell me who... Reenact. Snippet from Whistles and Sneezes in progress. Being a narrator now. Tell me which narrator I try to reenact as. Okay. Lots of people were waiting at the station just before the bridge. They wanted to see what could happen. Henry has plenty of ashes, said his driver. Please keep all windows shut till we pass the bridge. Henry is as excited as we are, aren't you, old fellow? Henry felt more stuffed up than excited. Alright. What do you think so far? Next scene, we have to go to the road bridge. So, the high junction overlays, so it won't be a disturbance. Okay. Who do you think I sounded like for that? I'll give you 2 options. Did I sound like Ringo, or did I sound like George Carlin? I'll put this camera at 3. Who do you think? Who do you think I sounded like? Ringo or George? Ringo, the UK narrator, or the US narrator, George? Alright, I should probably slow down now. Slow down. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Wow, that was weird. And yes, Henry's giving us a tour of the island of Sodor as of right now. And yes, in the episode Whistles and Sneezes, Henry tends to be on Thomas's branch line, apparently. In a bit of the episode, Henry appears to be on Thomas's branch line. Since the road bridge is on Thomas's branch line, Henry is probably there near the end of the episode when Henry sneezes at the boys, or when Henry first sees the boys with the stone. And think of this as a deleted scene. Yeah, the church sounds act distorted whenever I'm here. See? Do you hear that? The church noises sound distorted when I'm in this camera angle. So whenever I'm in a camera like the tracking camera like this. Alright. I think I'm here now. I better slow down for this. Okay. Then, Henry could see the boys, and they all had stones. "Are you ready, Henry?" said his driver. "Sneeze hard when I tell you." "Now," he said. "Achoo! Achoo! We done it, hooray! We done it, hooray!" chanted the coaches. Okay, looks like we had our fill. Okay, what do you think of that? That was me reenacting a scene. Oh yeah, decision making. Over there, decision making. Yep, distorted church noises again. See? Do you hear that? Distorted church noises. Oh, we've been recording for an hour, it seems. Wow. I must be really annoying. And here is where the line splits. One being at the one ending and one extending. Like right here. See? In which episode do you think this appears in? And I'll say, if you didn't hear me, I'll say this again. The streams I upload successfully will be on YouTube. And the deleted scene and the outtakes and all the other stuff, well, the scenes and stuff will be well, it'll be on DeviantArt for the landmarks. I'm gonna stop here, because I'm not letting Henry derail like the flying kipper. And you might believe, well, this might be a perfect title card for Henry and Friends. Don't believe Henry and Friends is a good idea? Well, I personally don't think Henry and Friends could be a good idea, but it would be at least nice to get Henry to star in the show. Henry as the main character. Well, he was a main character in a recent season 20 episode, Henry Gets the Express, where Henry takes the Henry could be a permanent replacement for Gordon, and Gordon has to do Henry's work while Henry gets to pull the express. I believe this is what season 20 would be like. I mean, if Henry was on Thomas's branch line instead, then this would appear. And for this post-mill landmark, I personally think this should appear. The post-mill, or the classic windmill, should appear in CGI. What do you think? Should this landmark return in CGI? Well, feel free to comment, or get a chat room on the right, or if this is already on YouTube, the comments below. Do you think the classic windmill here should return to CGI? Now we'll go back to the bridges. And, which one do you like? Which one should I use? I'll give you more time, and, well, we'll get to pick a winner when we have enough votes. I want at least 3 votes. 3 votes. The red mainline bridge or the branch line bridge over here. See? See the two? Anyways, that's that. Alright. That was a lot of fun reenacting, don't you think? Anyways, let's go back to Surveyor. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we should now get to the game. Alright. So, everything looks normal so far. Nothing bad, ridiculous happened. I should probably recreate some scenes here too. Let's see the votes we got here. I'm gonna remind you of it myself. Which bridge should I use? Red or beige? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, red or beige, I'm talking about these bridges. This is the red bridge that I'm hovering my mouse on, and this is the beige bridge that I'm hovering my mouse over. What do you think? Should I use which one out of the two should I use? Well, I'm going to decide on which bridge I should use in the next stream. How about that? Anyways, we should get at least 3 votes. 3 votes at least. Okay? 3 votes. Depending on which one I should use. This bridge or this bridge. I'll give you until whenever the next stream starts to decide upon it. Let's focus on here. Let's go here and focus on this. Because Thomas's branch line is important. I think shots look more realistic when trees are blocking the corner of the screen, like right here. If I can get the camera to work. Well, the camera appears not to be blocked. And if I do it now, then this should do. 1 second. I have to take this. Hello? 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 How you doing? What's up? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was just a minor error in the system. I'll have to stop the stream soon. Because streams are meant to be kept a secret, and I don't want to reveal them to anyone. At least until I release them on YouTube. Then maybe I'll do it. Then maybe it'll work. Now, I personally don't think that would work, but Oh, the grass thing. That's right. I know now. It's right here. The grass spline's right here. How could I have been so blind? Ha ha ha. I've been so blind. Anyways, we'll have to end the stream in a few seconds. In a little bit. So. Okay. Alrighty then. This is what the crossing looks like right now. Is it accurate to the original, or should I change something a bit? Change the thing a bit. What do you think? Does it look good enough? If not, feel free to suggest any changes when I start the next stream, okay? I'm going to have to give this stream a finish. Now, before I forget, I want to give you an opportunity to vote again. Okay. If you're already seeing this on YouTube I may upload this to YouTube. And if I do, I want you to vote carefully. I am working on Nebfield Station I'm working on Nebfield Station because Nebfield Station doesn't exist. And I am making Nebfield. So, and I want you to tell me which road bridge should I use? The red main line bridge or the beige colored branch line bridge over here? Alright. I guess it will do. I guess I'll let you pick which bridge I should use. Okay? Which bridge should I use? Well, I am making Nebfield. Which bridge should I use? This bridge or this bridge? Okay? Good. Now, I only want at least well, let's see how many votes we can get, and the winner, okay, and one winner will be used. Okay. Whichever bridge wins the vote, whichever bridge gets the most votes, I'll use. And whichever bridge gets the least votes, I'll use it in another part of the line. Well, I won't get to use the least votes. Well, the bridge that gets the least votes, I won't use. But the bridge that gets the most votes, I'll use. So, choose wisely. This one or this one. This is Zachman Awesomeness 2, signing off. Goodbye! And I apologize if you missed the stream. It will be on YouTube, okay? Goodbye, everybody. This is your pal, Zachman Awesomeness 2, signing off.